Right, next up, one of our regular guests here on The Boxing Hour, a true friend of the show. We love him, and it seems you're starting to feel the love right now for the Olympic middleweight champion too, James DeGale. James, thank you for coming in. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
How are you? 2 wins out of 2?
Fantastic, yep, 2 wins out of 2. I'm feeling nice, and I think I'm settling down now and adapting to it nicely now.
And there is a bit of adapting, isn't there? Because I don't know.
Of course there is.
Tell the truth, James, come on now. I've known you a long while, big boy. Has it been harder?
A little bit. The boxing side, no, but maybe the media and the general public, maybe, Steve. But I say I'm enjoying it, and that's the main thing. Because,
you know, on here we've always said, you know, we respect what the public do, but I've always said he's a nice kid. He loves his mum and dad. Give him a break. And I know, because the bottom line is, you're not sort of a terrifically humble kid, are you? I mean, you're a confident boy.
Yeah. It's a business. I'm not going to sit here and be humble and be nice constantly because it's a business. Let's spice it up. Let's get it going, John. I'm saying. But I am deep down. I'm nice.
Yeah, of course you're nice.
Everyone knows me. You know, I'm cool. I'm just relaxed. I'm just a normal boy, man. Do his thing.
The last time out in Belfast, I know the crowd did they booed him before you came out. It was like a bit of a game. But you did the business out there.
I got the best chair of all the three Olympians.
Yeah, that's it. I was surprised by that.
Yeah.
I was pleased by that.
Yeah. And but I had to because I was a bit upset with my first performance and a bit of the booing. I was upset.
What, chasing him, you mean?
No, I was a bit upset with the booing.
Yeah, good boy.
I boxed all right and then boxed my best. So I thought I'd best come with something different and go out there and take the skis out.
It was strange because you went from Olympic champion, mass adulation, your very next fight, your pro debut, and people are booing you. So like you said, don't be a tough guy. How does that feel? Because you see, you're a nice kid.
It did hurt me, I'm not going to lie. It did. Obviously, I got all the hype around me and I know I'm going to go all the way, but booing on your first professional fight, and the geezer was so negative and so like it was cowering and stuff like that. But it did hurt me a bit, I'm not going to lie. So that's why I had to go back to the gym, focus on it, and come back and do something different, which I did.
It's changing for Winner Bunty. People are starting now to really get on the bandwagon again.
Because what it is, they've realised that, you know, as James says, you've got to try and sell the thing. And, you know, he's here, so I don't want to embarrass him, but he's not a bad kid. So I thought the booing in the first fight was a little bit strong. I understand the right of people that have paid 50 quid. If they want to boo, that's great. I just don't see why they paid 50 quid. They're booing before he gets in the ring. Same in Belfast. A bit disappointed with the Northern Irish there, the boxing fans there, because that is the most educated boxing public in Britain, as far as I'm concerned, is in Belfast. And I didn't expect them to boo. Plus, they love their amateur boxing in Belfast. Everyone you meet, if you're in Belfast, you can't go 100 metres without bumping into someone that knows someone who boxed you. It's unbelievable. Everyone over there is a fight fan. So that's why I was disappointed when they booed James out there. Unfortunately, he did the business, did a great job. Next fight up, was it Kieran Healy?
Kieran Healy's from Northern Ireland as well.
June 27th?
He's had, I think, about 20 fights. He's won half, lost half. But he's been in the ring with the likes of Andy Lee and Macklin and Jamie Moore. So it's a decent little test, but I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely a step up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a step up.
Step up in durability, yeah. You know,
yeah, and I just want to get in there and look good and show you all my skills again and show you what I'm made of, man.
And you're seeing now this whole point. I think I talked to you about this a year ago, just after you won the gold, 9 months ago after you won the gold medal. And I said the big problem is staying focused for each fight and treating each fight like it's a real fight, not taking your eye off it.
Of course.
And you feel you've done
yeah, I'm focused. People think I'm a playboy and people think I don't take this serious.
People think I'm a playboy?
Yeah, well, I am serious, trust me. I'm serious, mate. Right. And I want to go all the way.
You have to work hard in the gym to make weight, don't you?
I have to work very hard. Obviously, my next fight's at 11 stone 10, so I'll be 4 pound off middleweight, 5 pound off super middleweight, so I can do whatever weight, but I'm going to do middleweight.
You're going to do, this is like part of the moving coming down?
Yeah, this is part of the, So I'm going to start off the middleweight and move back.
No good dragging yourself down too early, is there? You don't want to
No, sorry, Frank, I was looking at
You've not seen yourself
No, but this was months ago. Yeah, but this was months ago, But yeah, no, I'm not dragging myself down too much. But
let me ask you this. We're going to talk just about one fighter who's out there. I know you like him. You've had 6 fights together. Darren Sutherland. That's a fight. I mean, do you think it's fair to say, and I'm going to say it, I think he's made the transition from amateur to pro better than you. Is that fair?
Maybe.
So that means you disagree with me?
No, yeah, maybe. To be honest, he looked all right. I'm not going to lie. But as I say, as he said the other week, he said, I'm doing my thing. Let him do his thing. Good. And if we meet, that'd be fantastic for the British public, for me, for him. It'd be wicked. I'd love to fight him. I'd have to fight at 0-2, do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, promoters and that, and hopefully next couple of years we box for a British or Commonwealth or even a world title. Imagine that, a world title.
Yeah, that's what you do. You fight for the British title, or you can't fight for that. You fight for the European title, or you fight for a world title. You don't do that. I'll fight him bloody next week.
Yeah, but I know, but I would. You know what I'm saying?
I know you would. Bro.
Can we still expect to see that big four domestic rivalry, the likes of you, Tony Jeffries, Sutherland, George Groves, maybe 4 or 5
not George
years?
Groves, Andy. What are you doing to me?
Sutherland and Jeffries, most definitely. Imagine that. George ain't
But you know what I mean?
Do that, Andy. Why did you do that?
You know what I mean? We don't need to talk about individual, but that whole domestic rivalry that could, you know, we keep talking about this idea of maybe being like Eubank, Ben Watson again, you know, 3 or 4 years down the line. It excites us.
Most definitely, as I say, it's a new era, me, Sutherland and Jeffries. Oh, fantastic.
And George
Let's get on. Let's get on. It's brilliant in the next couple of years.
And you know what, Andy? In this day and age, I have a feeling that 10 years ago they might have sort of somehow avoided each other. I don't think they will in this day and age. I think the fans now,
we all want it. It's good.
Yeah, they all want it, and I think they all realise they need it because you know you're not going to fight 21 guys you're going to easily beat anymore. I think that sort of thing may be the thing of the past. Yeah. I think these fights are going to happen.
Yeah, I presume.
I really do.
Nowadays, all three can't go and fight for world titles. It may be that we need to find the 1 or 2 best in this country, and that guy will get the shots.
They can all fight for world titles and make out they've never even heard of each other, brother. Don't rule out anything that the governing bodies can do. Trust me. If Darren Sutherland lived in the same street as James, they could both hold versions of the world title, and they wouldn't know. They bump into each other in Sainsbury's. Trust me. So don't ever rule out that they can't, because they can in this day and age.
Indeed.
That's why I come on here, Andy, have a little rant. I'm not putting you straight. I'm being very nice to you today.
Bunsey, I would miss your rants if you stopped delivering them.
Yeah, we're not going to miss anything, big boy.
Let's just turn attention away from James. Don't go away, Jeff. James, final word to you then before we take a break. We've talked about what you've been through to get to this stage. The next 6 months or so, a couple more fights, keep the wins ticking over, touch woods. What's the plans?
Plans of James DeGale is hopefully by the end of next year.
Don't start doing that third person thing. Because you know some boxers do that, James DeGale's going to do this.
Sorry.
That's not me saying. Guess what Andy Kerr said?
By the end of next year, alright, here you go. By the end of next year, I want to be a British champion, do you know what I'm saying? I think Frank Warren can push me a bit faster than Amir Khan, do you know what I'm saying? I'm a bit older. And I think I'm a bit more mature, do you know what I'm saying? Obviously the time would turn professional, but yeah, and by the time 2012 comes around, I want to be knocking the door to a world title. But that's my plan. I'm not going to say this, that. That's my plan. So hopefully everything goes all right.
But first of all, it's Kieran Healy, former Irish champion, 27th of June at the O2. James, thanks for being on the show, mate.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to have you in. Thank you so much.